Nice to see you again, actually. I saw you like 2 weeks ago.
Right, where was it?
Yeah, book soup?
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I've read your book since then. And as I told you, I'm a vegan. And I did get a lot from your book. But there were a couple of questions I did want to ask you regarding the book. I know Candle 79 is one of your favorite vegan restaurants in New York. What about in the world? What is one of your favorite, or the favorite, on the planet?
It's too hard.
Too hard?
I mean, I think my kitchen,
Your
because
kitchen?
my kitchen's where it's all at. You know, like, I just love that my husband and I can, even last night, we were just didn't want to go anywhere. We had plans, we canceled our plans, and just made food. I made an amazing soup, and I use a lot of the recipes from my own book, and then I play with them, and I feel like it's nice to eat at home.
Who inspired you to be the great cook that you are today?
Well, I don't know if I'm a great cook for. I think what I am is I have an insane, like, I love food. So I have trained myself to make things I love to eat, and that's really all it is. It's like anyone can cook. If you can read, you can cook. You know, you just have to find the recipes, and you know, there's recipes my mom made when I was little that I just loved, and asked her sort of, can I have the recipe, and then I just make them healthier and happier versions.
I was really skeptical when I got your book that I wouldn't learn anything, because I figured I've been a vegan for like 20 years, and I figured there's no way I'm going to. But I actually learned quite a bit. And one of the things that I thought was really interesting was free range. Free range is not so free, is it?
Nothing.
Yeah. What is free range chicken, and what people buy this and think they're off the hook, huh?
You know, well, what's so sad is that people, the consumers want to be purchasing something that they consider more humane. So it's a really great trick. It's horrible because it actually means nothing.
I found it to be a really good research tool in terms of the foods that have calcium and the various B12, and why B12 is a little bit tricky in terms of not being able to get it through vegan food, or as effectively.
We used to be able to because the soil was so much better, and we're cutting out the middleman because initially you would get it, the animals are getting the bacteria from the soil and then they store it in their bodies. We used to get it from our soil, but then we started cleaning everything so crazy, and we just sort of lost that, the ability to get it. So I prefer to get it from a vegetarian source. It's really easy to get it that way because I don't want it from the gut of animals. That just sounds kind of gross to me. Bacteria in the gut of animals, yum!
There was one section of the book where you talk about the cow's intestines being pierced and the fecal matter going everywhere. Can you talk about this?
It's legal to have fecal matter on your meat. So when you buy a cellophane wrapped steak, you're getting poo-poo too.
What about the people that go to Whole Foods and buy the free-range chicken or free-range cow meat, steaks, and they think that they're doing a service or they're cleaner? Is that cleaner? Do you know?
I don't know specifically. I tend to feel like Whole Foods in general is a little bit more mindful than all the other, because they, the owner of the company is a plant-based man. He really wants us to move in that direction. So I feel like, I don't know the specifics, but I know that, unless you go to I would have to go to their slaughterhouses to find out. I doubt those animals are being sent to special slaughterhouses. It's like there's no special slaughterhouse. So I would imagine the same rules apply.
And your big tough pit bull is a vegan.
She's a vegan. She is.
And how is she taking that?
They're all doing great. Our dogs used to get a lot of allergies. All my dogs, they all used to get like hot spots and fleas and things like that. But once they went on a vegan diet, no more hot spots and no more fleas. And my dogs are so old that I'm always like, when are you guys gonna go? And they just won't go. They're just so strong and healthy.
And how is their coat changed? I've heard vegan dogs have a much clear, more lush coat. Is that true?
Very, very shiny and very bright and just really healthy dogs. Nobody ever believes they're as old as they are. They're really old and they look like puppies, so yeah.
And so what are some of the other eco things that you're doing? I know you've written this book, tremendous book, by the way.
Printed on 100% recycled paper.
100% recycled paper, look at that.
Yeah.
Recycled paper.
It was a big deal to get that. A lot of the publishers did not want to do that, so it was a big deal. I made a new line of cosmetic bags and makeup brushes with Eco Tools, so it's Eco Tools by me, and you can find them at Target. They're out right now, actually, at Target, and I think Walmart eventually, and maybe Walgreens right now, but they are cosmetic bags that are made with hemp and soy ink and recycled PET as the lining, and then the brushes are beautiful. They're so soft, the brushes, and they're so beautiful, and they happen to be made with recycled metal and bamboo. So it's very exciting.
One last question, and I ask this of a lot of people. If you right now had the captive audience of 6.7 billion people, what would you say as far as vegetarianism, veganism? What would you tell the people?
Just that there really, truly is a way to find your happiest life, your truest self, and be the healthiest you've ever imagined you could be. It's not a secret. It's in this book. It's in some other books out there too. But this is a magical way to heal yourself that will make you radiate and be the happiest you've ever been in your whole life. And you can have that right now.
I haven't gotten to the recipes yet, but there was one with lotus root with maple syrup. That looked great. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That looks incredible.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to make that tomorrow night.
So delicious. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Alicia. And wonderful book.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye-bye. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Alicia Silverstone, and you're watching Celebrity Soul. I was breathing better, my heart was more open, I could just walk lighter on this list goes on of doctors who have been curing heart disease and cancer and diabetes and all kinds of obesity issues for a very long time. What I try to do is take very important information and make it in a very palatable, fun way for you to take in. Be your best self, like really get to the heart of who